Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. It's me, Weird Girl, and I'm here finally. Yeah, it's been a long time. I can hardly believe that it's already the 17th of October, which is horrible, and I have not streamed before now. So I feel like it's spooky season, and the spookiest thing of all is the fact that time is going too fast. That's just my opinion. If I'm too loud at all, please let me know. But yeah, sorry for not streaming. There's a lot of stuff going on with me. I also needed to get another audio interface. I have one now. Hopefully it sounds okay. I made things ottoman here. Yeah, there's a lot. I've been working on my SpookTober. Have you guys been working on SpookTober? What are you guys working on? Let me know in the chat. I see Evil Inkpen is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Handsome co-host is here as well. There's so much going on though. And I don't know. We're going to have to just do things. I did make, I believe... Yes, if you check out the shop, there's more things now. I'm kind of low. Oh, sorry. All right. Hopefully that's not too loud. I've turned myself up a little bit. Please let me know if that's too loud for you. It looks like it's going into the red a lot. I don't want it to sound horrible on a replay. So I have turned it down a little bit, but I've put the microphone closer to my mouth. Hopefully this will help it sound better. Please let me know if it is not loud enough still or if it is too loud. I'm trying. Yeah, so let's see. What else are we supposed to be doing? Okay, yes. So what are you guys working on? And I have a lot of things that... it's ads! Oh no! Alright, we'll wait for Evil Inkpen to come back from the ads. While Evil Inkpen is in ads, I'm going to go and try to work on my flyer for the month. I really need to... Hi. Michael Bolden is my name. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. You're right. I am using the Focusrite Scarlet. That's interesting. Yeah. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah. I don't know if Evil Inkpen is still in ads. Do you use the Michael, do you use the, Focusrite Scarlet? You have, 1.2 thousand points. Great. You do use it? Great. Yeah, I heard it's one of the best. I at first had Onyx Artist, and it was not the best, but I had it for a long time. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to get the Scarlet, and red is my favorite color anyway, so I don't know why I didn't get it sooner than that. So, yeah. Evil Inkpen is back. Hello. Welcome. Yes. When you turn up the gain, it turns red if it's too loud. Yes. Well, I was saying the interface itself being red is my favorite color. But if you guys think I'm too loud at all, please let me know. Because I'm trying to do it correctly, but I do know that sometimes, like earlier, Evil Inkpen said that I was too low. So, I do appreciate... Smooth on your end. Great. All right. What is the plan for the stream? Asks Evil Inkpen. Well, I really don't know exactly. We're going to, of course, focus on some Spooktober, Inktober maybe. There's the VSS for October as well. PrepTober for NaNoWriMo. All of you Rymos out there. So a lot of different things, and I'm kind of just going to be working a bit while, on the stream. And I don't know. I really need to actually post the schedule, and the problem with that is it's already the 17th. So we literally don't have many days left in this month. Just like 14 more days. Michael says, I got it for music and to eventually start a podcast. Great. Yeah. I do a little bit of music. I usually don't post it, like me singing or anything. I also do, I am, sneak peek, might start a podcast next year. There's some things in the works. So... but yeah, I've been streaming for quite a minute, and I do audio dramas. So that is another thing that I use the audio interface for, and that is one of the things I've been working on this month, which is the SpookTober. It is called Only the Haunting Nightmares, and that is coming up very soon, hopefully. A lot of it is done. I do need to do more editing. But the plan is to get these episodes out before the end of the month. Sorry. All right. So let's. What are we doing? I am going to. Oh yes, I was going to try to work on my October schedule, and October is almost over. We only literally have 14 days left in the month, and depending on where you are, probably just 13 days. And that is one of the things that I really wanted to do, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on. There was so much I wanted to do this month, this year, but things just aren't seeming to work out the way I wanted them to, but I'm just going to keep trying. So, yeah, you know how that is. Barry Saxy, oh, thank you so much for joining the stream. Hey, I'm glad you were able to join us today. Yeah, let me know what you guys are working on if you're in the stream. And if you're in the chat, let me know what you're working on. Are you working on SpookTober? Are you working on anything? Let me know. This slideshow is so old. Why is this slideshow? Oh, Evil Inkpen has been busy, and I've seen Evil Inkpen in our Discord server. He has been updating so many words. Congrats on all those words. Very awesome progress you're making. I am going to delete some of these things out of the the slideshow. Okay. And I'm going to add more things into the slideshow. Michael says, I work on poetry and I got a book on songwriting today. Oh, yes, much success with that. You bought a book to read yourself, or are you trying to write on a book on songwriting? Barry Saxy says, currently working on laundry, but gonna work on SpookTober when that's over. Only 14 days left. That's scary. Exactly. That's why I said the spookiest thing of all this season, I believe, is the fact that time is going way too fast. But that's just my opinion about stuff. Why is there summer camp stuff here? Summer camp is over. What? Okay. I'm gonna add. We're going to add stuff to this. I don't know what's going on here. Ah, yes, Michael says, I bought a book to read myself. Nice. You had a book idea, but you never do it. You might do it. Don't say you'll never do it. You might. Never say never. That's pretty cool. But even if you don't, it's okay. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the book. Evil Inkpen says, I'm mixing SpookTober and Nano together because I like a challenge. Nice. Yes, I've seen that Evil Inkpen is not waiting for November. Evil Inkpen has been updating words every day in the server. So that's quite fun. But be sure to take your breaks and stuff like that. It's very important to take breaks. Basically, Star Wars as a Western. Interesting. That sounds like a very interesting project. Much success with the writing. Let's see what else we're doing here. I am trying to find this guy here. Where is he at? Okay. Alright. Why? I guess I don't have it. Ah, Uncle Tobin is here. Wait, what's happening here? Why did something... I don't even know what's happening. Something is, Okay. Let's catch up to the chat. The geek is here. Job of this town ain't big enough for the both of us, says Uncle Tobin. Hey, and welcome to the stream. I'm trying to get the stuff together that I should have gotten together before I started streaming. And I'm also wondering, am I delayed still? Because sometimes I figure out that I'm delayed. And it's very annoying. Evil Inkpen says book 1 takes place on a planet for now until both sides go outward into space. Nice. That sounds like a very interesting premise. Standoff time, Tobin and Michael. No. Alright, yeah, there's more items in the shop as well that I have added. And I've done a lot of other cool things. Geek says, you seem pretty live to me. Hopefully. Tobin says that the lip sync looks good enough. Hopefully. Yeah, so, we'll see. Alright, so what are we going to do now? We are going to actually start... Do you guys want to do a writing sprint or what? Do you guys want to do... I should start a poll. Ah, it's Miss Messy. Hello. Cannot spell. Alright. We're gonna start the poll. There's quite a few choices here. Uncle Tobin has already redeemed a spin on the random wheel. Nice. I have a poll running for 2 minutes. If you guys would like to vote in it, feel free. I believe your first vote is free. Any additional votes is gonna cost some points. Base Moxie says, should be asleep, but I am not. Oh no. AJ is here. Hello. Uh-oh. It is very, you're in the north, so it's probably like past midnight for you. Do get some rest if you need to, but I appreciate, oh no, I know. Sorry. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, do get some rest. Drop out if you ever need to. By the way, while we are waiting for this, we might as well go ahead and spin the random wheel for Uncle Tobin. Alright. Alright. So, let's get to this. Da-da-da-da-da. Wordy's wonderful wheel of randomness. And we're going to put it over here on this side. There we go. And it's almost time for the poll to be over, so do get your votes in. Alrighty. Let's see what Uncle Tobin gets on the wonderful wheel of randomness. Play words on stream. Alright. Well, we can do that then. But then I see that we are doing a writing sprint after that. We have a writing sprint that has edged out the competition. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to the words on stream. And not YouTube, not YouTube, not YouTube, not YouTube. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to get the mirror code for you. And then after this, we will do a writing sprint. Thanks to me, of course, says Evil Inkpen. Writing sprint 1, because I'm evil. Oh, no. Well, you guys can join Words on Stream. I am pinning this message so that you can have the mirror code if you would like to play Words on Stream without lag. And if you're not familiar with this, basically unscramble the letters and put the words that you see in the chat. Alright, so there's a lot going on here. I see the word cane. What do you guys see? And I have to wait until I get unlocked. Now I'm unlocked, and I can do another one. What can I do? Ah! Oh, that's a good one. And I didn't even do anything. Ah, this is horrible. I don't even know what to say. Ah, I got one. And now I'm unlocked again. I need to hurry up. Are they gonna take that? That's a name. Nope. Ah, good one. This one is very challenging. Ah, I got it. Hey. I still don't know what else. Well, that's enough. We did pass the level. That one was very challenging. All right. We've got AJ and then Uncle Tobin. That was a very challenging round. Let's see about this next round. Nice ones. Nice. This one's a little better than that other one. But that other round was so challenging. Ah. I don't know anything else. Oh, I have something. Oh, he just did it. Alright. Ah, I got one. Just at the end. We skipped 2 levels. That was pretty good. Alright, we've got Uncle Tobin, followed by AJ and Barry Saxey. Let's see what happens next. Yeah, these have been kind of challenging this time.
What took you so long?
Ah! Novasaurus Rex just rated with 10 viewers! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, Novasaurus! Thank you so much for stopping by! Hey! Chaos Love and all the howls! Sounds nice! Thank you guys so much for joining this stream. We are playing Words on Stream right now. And we're doing some SpookTober, we're doing a lot of different things. Thank you for joining us, guys. Nice. How did your stream go, everybody? Ah, nice words. How did the stream go, Nova? Oh, you play it way too much? Yeah. There's a nice Moonlight Bard who introduced me to the game, and now I played a lot also. We're gonna shout out Novasaurus. Huh. Come on, handsome. Where is the guy? My handsome co-host is not here, is he?
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much for following the channel. Oh, there's Handsome. Okay. The command was wrong. Alright, everybody, check out. It went well, not went. That's okay. A lot's going on. It went sounds great, too. Almost 6 hours of co-working and got a couple of graphic design projects done and some writing. Nice. That sounds so productive. Way to go, you guys. And I am going to put up on the Twitch follow. Everybody follow Novosaurus Rex. I'm gonna have to check out some of your streams. By the way, we have AJ, Uncle Tobin, Barry, and Novosaurus Rex coming in. Are you guys ready to go to the next level, guys? I think the highest level we've ever gone to, was it 17? I don't know. It wasn't very high. Once it starts getting those symbols and stuff, it's too late.
What took you so long?
What? There's somebody else rating me? It is Nursing Geek. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How is your stream going, Nursing Geek?
Obligatory associate.
Thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate this so much. We are playing words on stream. The chat is kind of hectic. I see Novosaurus says it's chaos. I may or may not enable it. Of course. It looks like it's already so much chaos. How is your stream going, Nursing Geek? Nice. Hopefully your stream is going nice also. Ah, you got it! Good job, Tobin. It went well, great! Awesome, we're just hanging out doing some words on stream. We're also doing some like SpookTober stuff. We're doing a lot of different stuff, so thank you guys for stopping by. I see a word. There we go. I had one and then I forgot. Somebody else probably already said it. Ooh, good one. If we could get the last one, that'd be awesome. Wait, what do we have already? This has to start with a C. C. Nope. Starts with an L probably. Couldn't get it, but that's okay. Great job, you guys. I am going to shout out Nursing Geek now, while the chat has calmed down. There we go. Everybody check out Nursing Geek. Thanks so much for joining the stream. And I'm gonna shout you out onto Twitch. I'm a little bit slow with this kind of stuff, but I am going to follow your channel as well. Nice. Awesome. So we have AJ, followed by Uncle Tobin, Barry Saxy, and Novosaurus Rex once again. And we're heading to level 8. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's go. Uh-oh, spinning wheel of lag. Oh no! Not the spinning wheel of lag. Hopefully it's not on my end. But hopefully your Wi-Fi improves if it is on your end, Uncle Tobin. Is everybody seeing me okay? Hopefully. If not, let me know. Words on stream. Yes, we've been playing words on stream a bit, and we're heading to level 8. Lips are desynced. Oh no. I am so annoyed by when this happens. If everybody's seeing me like this, I'm gonna try to figure it out, but we can continue. We're going to level 8. Hopefully Twitch lag is so frustrating. Now we've got a fake letter in the midst, guys. This is horrible. I really don't like the fake letters. It's probably going to be... yeah, it's probably going to be the Q, I guess. Yep, it's the Q that's fake. Q is fake. Q is fake, guys. Ah, turnip. Nice. Why can't I think? Oh. There we go. One of these days, I really want to figure out, because my Twitch, my audio did not used to lag behind the video. It didn't. And one day it just started. So I just want to figure out how to stop that from happening, because it's very annoying. Especially in the you know, VODs. When you're watching it back and my lips are not working, that doesn't... It's just annoying to me. I can't think. What is this word? Ah, you got it! Good job! Awesome. Alrighty. We skipped 3 levels with that one. Great job, you guys. Still got AJ followed by Uncle Tobin. And Barry Saxy, Novasaurus Rex, and Nursing Geek is now on the board as well. Uncle Tobin got a lot of points that round. We're heading to level 11. And there is another fake letter. Beware, everybody. It's the spooky fake letter. What can it be? It's not... It's probably the F that's wrong at this point. Yeah, it's the F that's... The F is fake. You guys are getting the good words. Great job. I can't even think of anything. You guys instantly get all the words. Great job. Nice. All right, we did great that round. Ooh, last word. Yeah, that's a great word. And guess what? If you were just saying yeah in the chat because we won the round, that would be hilarious. So we have Uncle Tobin taking over the second place, followed by AJ, Nursing Geek, Novasaurus Rex, and Barry Saxy. And we've gone to level 13 now. Now, I think that there's going to be... Yes, it's a mystery letter. This is going to be so annoying. I really... No, that's not it. Ah, you did it first. Great job. So I think the C is fake, but we don't know what the mystery letter is. The C is fake. What is the mystery letter? It's not an E. No, because the C is fake. Why did I do that? Okay. Nope, it's not an E. Not an I. What could this mystery letter be? I can't even think. Without the mystery letter, I can't imagine what words to make. Ah, it's an S. Oh no. Ah, great job. Maybe we can make it. Maybe. Great job, whoever guessed that S. Very sexy. Thanks. Ah, you said it. Okay. Hey, we did make it. We made it. Great job with the save. Ooh, that was something. That S needed to be revealed because I did not know what words to make. Okay. So we still have Uncle Tobin here, AJ, Novasaurus Rex, Nursing Geek, and Barry Saxy, but thank you for sliding in with that at the last minute. You guys did great. We're on to level 15. And it's another fake letter. I'm gonna try an S first this time. Didn't work. I think the M must be fake. Oh, it's not. It's the A that's fake. Is it? Yeah, it's the A that's fake. Oh, umpire. So that means we have an E. Oh yes, and pure. Pure has an E as well. All right. The A is fake, and I keep forgetting that while I'm saying this right now. There we go. Wait, why can I not think? Let's see. Well, we've gotten past, so we're good, but... Ooh, nice. Alright, well, that's it. But we did make it past the level. Great job. Alright, we've only got 1 star, so we're just going to level 16. Nursing Geek has taken over the 2nd place, followed by Uncle Tobin, AJ, Novasaurus, and Barry Saxy. We've got a fake letter and a hidden letter. This is a big board today. Regal works, gear doesn't. Or did I not spell it correctly? G-E-A-R. Why didn't gear work? Oh! It has to be at minimum 5 letters. I was like, huh? Okay. Wait. R-E-G-A-L. Large L-A-R-G. We haven't guessed the mystery letter, have we? Wait, what did we say was fake? Ah, the N must be fake. Ah, I spelled it horribly. Nope. Ooh, good one. I have no idea what the... Oh, it's an I? Uh-oh. I thought I tried ing. Something ing. Oh, it's not an N. I forgot. The N was fake. Oh, we did not make it. Well, that's okay. Thank you guys for joining me for that game. Wait. I shouldn't leave before issuing points. Final round, we have Nursing Geek in second place, Uncle Turbin in third, Nova, AJ, and Very Sexy. And once again, I have no idea what these coins do, but I'm giving you guys the coins anyway. Alrighty. Yeah, that was a good round. But I believe it's time for us to sprint now. Alrighty, so we're going to bring up the sprintometer wheel and see how long we are going to be sprinting for. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. You're running to dinner? Have a blessed one and enjoy the dinner. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate it. All right, let's see how long we're sprinting for, guys. Seven minutes. Not very long of a sprint, but let's do it. We'll hide this choice for next time. Alright, if you would like to join me in the Discord server, you can follow the link that Handsome Co-host just put in the chat, but if not, we are still going to sprint right here on the stream. I'm just going into my server and I am going to start a sprint with SprintObot for 7 minutes. Alrighty, and I'm gonna get my clock. I'm gonna set it for 7 minutes. There we go. In fact, let's just put the whole thing over here. Now I'm going to join. Where is my document? I need to see how many words I have in this document. It's going too slow. Alright, has the sprint started? Not yet. There we go. 4,387 words I'm joining with, and the sprint has started. $4,387, I believe it was. Alrighty. And we're off, guys. Happy sprinting. All right, we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Ah, hello there, General Kenobi. It is Colonel. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining us. We have 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. We are sprinting currently. I appreciate you stopping by. Are you working on anything right now? I saw you did a lot of your SpookTober. I don't know if you actually finished, but I got through a lot of my World Anvil notifications, and I saw you were making a lot of progress. Just finished 1, 4 to go. Nice. And we have 50 seconds left on the clock. Alright, time's up, everybody. How many words did you manage in 7 minutes? Alright, 46, 31. Let's see how much that equaled out to for me. 46, 31. Alright, I got 244 new words. Pretty good. Ah, in 50 seconds, that's 2 done? What do you mean? Did you get 2 more of those SpookTober together just now? In the 50 seconds? That would be interesting. How did everybody else's sprint go? $13,847 words out of 15,000 words to move open till chapter 9. Great job. Evil Ink Pen. Barry Saxy says about 100 words. That's not oof. That's okay. He got stuck on the SpookTober prompt. That's okay. It's good to work things out. And 100 isn't bad for 7 minutes. Especially if you don't know what you're about to write. Colonel says, I'm saying that you would. Faster typer than you are. Just because I type fast doesn't mean I can finish SpookTober prompts very fast. I was kind of just doing an outline of some of the things that I've... So if you guys don't know, I'm working on Only the Haunting Nightmares, and I'm about half through. Halfway through. I've gotten a lot of the voices done. I've done some editing and stuff like that, but I do also have to add the rest of the prompt words into the rest of the story. So I am using SpookTober prompts, InkTober prompts, and VSS prompts for the month of October. And all 3 together, I am trying to put them in a story that I kind of already had before the SpookTober dropped. So that is something that is quite a challenge, but I've managed to do half. So the next half, and I kind of roughly know where it's going. I just don't know how to incorporate some of the words because some of the words are a little bit weird. But I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to. If you guys don't know about SpookTober, I thought I had a page. I still don't have a hub page. I should make a hub page for myself that links all the stuff I'm doing because it's a lot. It is SpookTober. That's the SpookTober. Let's go to InkTober. And yes, InkTober, they're on Substack now. Nice. Okay. Oh, Colonel says, all for the secret agent? Yes! Only the haunting nightmares is the secret agent someone world. Yes, it is. I'm going to link you to InkTober as well. Sorry. Got distracted really quick. And then the other thing is the VSS collab. So, I'm doing all three of these projects in one. With InkTober, you're supposed to draw. So I might do some art as well. The main thing that I have to get done is the audios. And I'm probably going to do some placeholders. And I really have to get those articles started because the first one I posted, World Anvil's SpookTober Challenge, it actually ends on the 28th of October, not the 31st. The VSS collab and the InkTober end on the 31st, but World Anvil's ending a little bit early because they end on their stream, and I just want to make sure that I have everything together in the articles at that time so that I won't get locked out of the challenge. So yeah, that is what I'm working on. Let me see the rules of SpookTober because it might just allow no. Yep, it says submit all your articles by October 28th or they will not be counted for the participation badge. Okay. So, I have like 10 days. So I'd better get started with some... it's Christian Ninja. Hello, lurking. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so yeah. What do you guys want to do now? Do you want to do another sprint? That was just 7 minutes. How about another sprint? Let's see how long this sprint will be. And also, if you want some music while we're sprinting, we can do that as well. That's worse than 7 minutes. What's up with these short sprints? Well, I guess they're not called sprints for nothing. Everybody, get ready for a 5-minute sprint. Literally 5 minutes. No, 45 minutes. That's too much. Alrighty. If you guys are sprinting along with us, feel free to let me know how, what you're working on in the chat and how many words you have to start off. And if you would like to join my Discord so you can sprint in the channel, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host just put in the chat. But if not, we are still going to just be sprinting right here on this channel and for 5 minutes. There we go. And I will join with same. Alrighty. And once it's time to go, I will start the clock. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing writing? If you're not doing writing sprints, no worries. Just let us know what you guys are doing. Are you drawing for InkTober, maybe? Are you just chilling out, doing whatever? I don't know. Feel free to let us know what you're doing in the chat. The sprint will start in about 10 seconds, probably, give or take. And once it does, I'm going to hit play on the clock. Oh, sorry about that. And there it is. Let's go. Okay. Alright, we've got only 4 minutes left on the clock already. Time is going up and I am just thinking. Colonel says by the end of the 5 minutes, Wordy Girl will be completely finished. No, that is false. Not at all. Colonel is way faster with these kinds of things. Just 2 minutes left on the sprinting clock, guys. $56, 55 minutes on the clock. Seconds, not minutes. 50 seconds on the clock now. 50 minutes on the clock would be better than 50 seconds in my opinion, but Alrighty. Time's up, everybody. Let's see how many words I got. I managed 4,829. How many is that? 4,829. 198 new words, that's all. How did you guys do with that 5-minute sprint? That was quite a quick sprint. Let's see. I'm going to Evil Ink Pen says 13,899 words out of 15,000 words. Awesome. Great job with the progress. All right, so what do you guys want to do now? All right, we've got another one. Uncle Tobin says, Evil, what's the random do something reward? What do you mean? Are you asking what the what randomness reward? It's very random. So basically, if you buy it, I'll just do something completely random. It's not going to do a specific thing. It's just telling me to do something random that doesn't have anything to do with anything that I'm doing right now. Oh, no, not the wheel. The wheel of randomness means that I wait until the wheel tells me what to do. Just randomness out of nowhere doesn't actually, like, give me a specific thing to do. It will just make me do something that's super random. Like I might just reach over in the corner of the room and find something and just show you guys what it is. Like that kind of random. But the wheel of randomness just is like almost all the shop items, almost all the shop redeems. And they're just on a wheel. So you can spend only for the wheel money, but you might be able to get something that's worth more than what you spent to spin the wheel. But anyways, it's not actually real money. It's just the wisps. Evil Inkpin has redeemed randomness. Alright, here's a random thing. I have these mugs here, which are a new addition to my set, I guess. And this particular mug looks like it's just a plain black mug. But if you pay attention, it has Myrtle on it. If you're not familiar with Myrtle, Myrtle is kind of like Wordle, but it's daily murder mysteries. So coffee first, then logic, it says. And if I were to put some hot water in there, it would actually Uncle Tobin says no, the one that you never use to stall the stream. So yeah, that was the randomness. That I have a Myrtle mug, and I have lots of mugs over here. So there's another thing in the shop also called Tea Time, I believe. And if you'd like me to make myself some tea in one of those mugs, you can get that shop redeem. Let's see what else. Um, yeah, so the poll. Who won the poll? It was chat time, I think. So yeah, what do you guys want to chat about? We've gotten some chat time with the poll. The winner of the poll was chat time. I did not fully see, but that's what we're gonna do. Why did it appear over here? Not that. Okay. Let's get some music, I guess, maybe. I just want to try out the music and see if it actually works. Well, not during chat time. We can do the music in a second. But yeah, who voted for chat time? What did you guys want to chat about? If you don't want to chat about anything in particular, I will just start to chat. So, yes, you see I have my leaves in my hair. I also have the background here, which is my nice autumn place. I do also have these mugs, and I have some candles. They're not lit, but I have them. I also have a lot of cool new things in the shop for you to redeem. And, ooh, sorry. I do have a new audio interface. Hopefully it's okay. Evelyn Pin says, maybe about our stories and possibly spill Easter eggs or writing questions. Nice. Okay. Yes, so let's chat about your stories. What kind of stories are you guys working on? Are you doing NaNoWriMo? And if so, what are you planning on doing next month for NaNoWriMo? In my server, we have some talks, daily PrepTober talks that kind of try to get us ready for November. And if you guys are participating in NaNoWriMo, you can feel free to let us know what you're going to be working on and what kind of genre it is. And if you're not participating in NaNoWriMo, that's okay too. You can just let me know what kind of projects you're working on right now. Even if it's writing, if it's art, if it's something completely different, it doesn't matter. We just like to talk about all of the stuff that you guys are doing. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to put them in the chat. Yeah, so while you guys are thinking about that kind of stuff, I do have some things to go over in the shop. There are new redeems. Let me see which redeem we have. We have the writing prompt. Give me a writing prompt. That's not too new. But it could be a spooky writing prompt if you would like it to be one. We also have a wordy write something, which could be spooky if you'd like it to be. We also have wordy tell a spooky story instead of just tell a funny story, how I usually tell something funny and embarrassing about myself. You can have me tell a spooky story instead, and I will have a flashlight and everything to match. What else did I add to this? Oh yes, drink up. It's the tea time. And then we have... Oh, lights out. We already had that. Yeah, I think that's it. Uncle Tobin says we don't talk about no. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, maybe, yeah, some people are like, you know what, I don't want to do Nano this year, or I want to, but there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's totally understandable. Some people also don't want to think about it until the day. There are a lot of people who are like, I'm not even planning for it. I'm just going to, on November 1st, open up my computer, or bring out my notebook, and I'm just going to write on a whim. I'm not even planning, plotting, doing anything like that. I'm just gonna just figure out what happens on the day. Personally, that's not how I am, but you know, I'm just weird because a lot of times I don't like I work on the same projects all the time, so I just use Nano to like do stuff that I've already been doing. because I tried to do the whole novel thing the first year I did Nano, and it kind of didn't work. I was kind of getting like discouraged, and then I didn't skip around. Instead, I was trying to do it from beginning to end, which was just like there was a lot of stuff going on as well with my job and stuff. So I just kind of didn't do it right. Uncle Tobin says Nano is too much for me. Yes, that's understandable too. A lot of people don't like the pressure of trying to do 50,000 words in 1 month, and I have never won Nano at all. Some people will do Nano Rebel, Nano as a rebel, which means they're not actually following the official Nano rules, but they're still just trying to be part of the community, and But you don't have to do that either. Arwin, first time chatter, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I cannot plan for something like Nano, but I admire those who can. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Evil Inkpin has a question. What was your first novel? Now, are you saying for NaNoWriMo? Yes. So the first time I did NaNoWriMo, I was working on a story called The Infinite Imagination of Isabella Ives. And it basically, I have so many stories in my head, and I kind of just picked one. And I said, okay, I think I'm going to work on this one. And I tried to start from the beginning and just write all the way through as events happened. But it wasn't, I just couldn't be motivated. Like, I felt like I wanted to write certain scenes, but it was challenging to write past other scenes to get to that scene. But that's why I learned the spirit of Nano. They say that it's best to just write where you want to write. You don't have to go in any particular order. You can skip to the end, you can skip to the beginning, you can skip to the middle, you can skip to what's most important, you can skip to the thing that you want to write, because the main thing about Nano is just getting the words down. After that, you can edit. But that's another thing about me. I edit too much while I'm doing stuff. So that's why I've never won Nano, because every time I am like sprinting, a lot of times, unless I'm sprinting on a stream like this, I'm just usually jotting down random words and notes. But if I am like just trying to sprint for something like Nano, a lot of times I will go back and edit stuff that I did before. I will go back and read things that I wrote before, and by the time I get done with my sprint, sometimes I like lose words or I just don't make any progress in the sprint. I even out and stuff like that. So I'm not the best sprinter there, especially if I'm not forcing myself to just be a normal sprinter and just sprint like normal people. I'm going to automatically go back, read my work, read my previous work, find an error in that previous work, edit the previous work, delete something out of the previous work. By the time I get done, the sprint is over and I've lost words. Or I end up going down a research rabbit hole and then I haven't typed any words. So that's just how weird I am, and I don't usually sprint properly, and that's another reason why I probably never won NaNoWriMo. Have any of you guys ever won NaNoWriMo? If so, congratulations, but if not, it's okay. A lot of people are intimidated by even the fact that you're supposed to be trying to get 50,000 words in 1 month. And the average person would not write that many words in a month, and if they do, it's not going to be a complete novel. But that's why Nano is just... I just like the community of NaNoWriMo. Also, I learned about World Anvil through NaNoWriMo, which was really cool. And I love their community as well. Evil Inkpin says, is it possible to overlying detailed? Are you trying to say, is it possible to be overly detailed? Like in telling the story? Yes. So there's this thing that they call purple prose. And a lot of times people just like elaborately outline so many, especially like usually aesthetic kinds of things. Like they embellish their work. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. They embellish their writing with like so many descriptions, elaborate like adjectives and stuff like that. So instead of just saying he walked along the autumn path in the forest, they will be like, the boy's windswept hair flew behind him as he slowly meandered down the beautiful winding path of reds and golds and yellows and oranges and browns, followed by the autumn wind as like that kind of stuff. I don't even know where I was going, but that's the idea of purple prose. You kind of stretch out a scene with stuff that's kind of not necessary, but it paints a picture. It's good to do that sometimes, but some people are annoyed by excessive purple prose because it just kind of makes it where it's taking away from the story to those who like just want to get to the point right now. But like I said, it's always different. Some readers love that, so it's okay if you do that. And then some readers don't like it. But yeah, there's always something. Uncle Tobin says, for me, on a good day, I can write 2K. Nice. But to get that, I have to have a passion for the story and words just flow. There's no way that I'll be able to get that every day for a month. My usual is 500 words tops. Correct. Oh, Evelyn is in the ads. All right. Yeah, while Evil Inkpen is in the ads, let's go for another poll. Oh no, 5 more ads. Alrighty, we're starting the poll. 11 ads in total. Oh no. Well, there's a poll in the chat, and if you would like to participate, feel free to do so. The first vote is free, I believe, but then the other votes will cost wisps if you would like to heavily influence. In the meantime, I need to be working on my flyer for this month, and the month is almost over, so I'm probably going to have to also work on my November schedule at this point. We still have about a minute left for the poll, if you're interested in voting. Excuse me, I am so tired for some reason. Well, I really know what the reason is. Oops, I'm sorry. I do know the reason why I'm tired, because I do need... Yay, Evil Inkpen is back, just in time to vote for the poll. I don't know if you could vote for the poll while you're watching ads or what. But there's a poll, just in case you didn't see it before. I think that... Alright, time's almost up for the poll. Get your votes in. Ah, the winner is Sneak Peek Your Project. Oh no. Alright, so Um, sneak peek my project. So about my SpookTober project, I'm going to let you know because there were some people that were asking, what is it about? So only the Haunting Nightmares is going to be somewhat of an episodic psychological thriller type audio drama that is combining SpookTober prompts with InkTober prompts and VSS collab prompts for the month of October, which I did speak on earlier. It is set in the world of Secret Agent Someone, so for those of you who know about Secret Agent Someone and Constance and Stuart and maybe even Bruce, these are the names you will see and hear in the special. It is a Halloween special, so for those of you who have been following my project, Secret Agent Someone is like a drama, kind of comedy, kind of spy action kind of series that I've been working on for a long time. And there are lots of little things that you can find. Handsome co-host has put the link in the chat. If you don't know about it, you can check it out at that link. Also, Evil Inkpin says cars. Don't forget about cars. Cars need love too. Yes, car should be in this one. Car should be in this one. I am hoping that she's written in. I'm just letting you know. Car is written into the script. I just need to make sure that we can get her voice to actually accurately work. She might sound different, but that will be a change that makes sense. And that's another sneak peek of the project. I guess you could count it as a spoiler. That if Car sounds different, it will be a good reason for it. But yes, Car will make an appearance. Yeah, so that's about all that I can tell you about the project without fully spoiling everything. But my plan is to get this together. I really wanted to get it together starting tomorrow and drop one episode per day for 13 days leading up to the 31st. But I do not know if that's going to actually work out because I thought about that because of World Anvil, because they said you have to complete 13 prompts in order to get the badge. But there are 27 things to enter, and I'm going to be using all 27 of the prompts. So I may not drop an episode every day for 13 days. Instead, I might wait until the project ends. I mean, the, what's it called? SpookTober challenge ends, and that's going to be the 28th. And then I might just drop all the episodes so that they can be bingeable before the holiday. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do or not. Still debating. But I do have to get those articles together. I'm probably going to make some kind of template of how to work on this. Let's get into World Anvil. If you're unfamiliar with World Anvil, you need to learn about it. World Anvil is a cool site, okay? And it is very awesome. You can do lots of world building. And I just caught up on my notifications, but I have 18 again already. YS Books is here. Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Did I say edit profile? I did not mean to do that. Yeah, you've had some interesting podcast episodes come out. Very nice. I like this season. I think I told you. I appreciate how the stories are like little bite-sized stories. And they don't necessarily connected, but it's still very fun and entertaining to keep up with. I don't know if you posted one today. I did check earlier. I did not see one. But I check all the time to see if there's a new one. I don't even know if I realize what day you post them on, or if there is a set day. If there's not a set day, it's okay. But if there is a set day, I don't think that I paid much attention to the day. I just always just check. But yeah, I need to visit one of your streams one day. I don't even know when you stream, and when you do, a lot of times I guess I'm not able to see it, but I'm gonna try to catch one of your streams one day and maybe watch a VOD if you have those. Every day at 7 p.m. Eastern time? You stream every day? Nice. So you just streamed just now. Well, I will have to check you out then. I appreciate you letting me know. Everybody check out YS Books. I'm gonna shout YS Books. Oh, you're live right now? Nice. What are you doing over there? Follow YS Books, guys. Who else is a streamer in the chat? I saw a streamer also. Another one. Oh, Christian Ninja was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. But follow Christian Ninja too. He's cool. Uncle Tobin. Oh yes, of course, I forgot. How do I forget the Uncle Tobin streams? That's just a shame. I really need to catch one of your streams. Did I catch one of your streams before? I feel like I did, but then I feel like I didn't at the same time. Please check out these people. They're all so cool. Follow everybody. Colonel says gotta love ya and leave ya. Bedtime for me. Alright. Well, have a blessed one and get a good rest, Colonel. Thank you so much again for stopping by the stream. Much success to you with your projects. I know you said you have like 4 more SpookTober prompts, and I'm sure you can get them really quickly. Uncle Tobin says I haven't streamed in forever. Yeah, we'll follow him anyway, and then he might just surprise us in stream one day, and we can all check him out. Itachi is here. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Are you a streamer as well? Because I see you around a lot, but I don't know if I watched a stream from you or if you're just a regular watcher of Twitch. Because I know I've seen you in my streams, but I've also seen you in other streams, I believe. Like, in chats. Occasionally. Okay, we'll follow Itachi anyway, because maybe occasionally we will find that they stream. And the best way to figure out if these people are going to stream is to actually follow their channel, because then you'll get a notification whenever they go live, whenever it is. Which is awesome. I'm following so many people. And sometimes I will just say, let's tune in. Like, even if I'm at work, like I work from office sometimes and I work from home sometimes, but I'm a cashier on the weekends and I can't really watch streams then. I tried to watch a World Anvil stream one time when I was at the store being a cashier, and yeah, no, I was not able to actually enjoy anything. So I always have to do the replays of the World Anvil streams now. At first, they used to stream right after I get off work, which was so convenient because after I get off work, I could just watch their stream live. But they are in a later time zone than us, just like Colonel had to go out. I think he's in a time zone that is like way late. So they were like, we have to stream earlier so that we can get to bed. So yeah, no shame for that. I just have to watch the replays most of the time unless I'm working from home. Evelyn says, I'm on 1,038 words away from 15,000 words. Whoa, congrats. That's some awesome progress. Evelyn is basically like doing nano right now, which is very interesting. Evelyn is also asking me a question. What inspired to write about cars? Okay. Well, Will-O-Wisp is an agency, so they're supposed to have like fancy technology and stuff. So a lot of times in sci-fi settings, they have like self-driving cars and stuff like that. So of course, Will-O-Wisp is going to have some of those. But they are supposed to be like AI, and they're supposed to be individual personality cars, where if something happens to that car, that's it, because that was kind of a unique persona to that car. And the reason why I did that was because, well, technically, the technical reason for it is because if a car is compromised, if a like an opposing operative gets a hold of a car and tries to dissect the technology, they don't want all of them to be the same, so they have a slightly different code in each of the cars. And due to that, they cannot replicate the same personality for multiple cars. And that's kind of my reason for why they are each individual on their own. So, yeah, that was just an interesting little thing. So that kind of, I guess they're mostly inspired by the fact that sci-fi settings usually have them. But Will-O-Wisp, like I said, is not fully sci-fi. It's just like mild sci-fi, because they are supposed to be agents and they're supposed to have some, cool tech that the average person isn't supposed to have access to yet. But giving them their own personality just made it where I was like, yeah. So the different agents can kind of have like partners in their vehicle. But I think that I've always, even before writing about Secret Agent Someone, had a thing where like maybe if it's a robot, something's different about the code where you can't replicate that same robot. Which is just for, I guess, emotional attachment. So it doesn't feel like, oh, they can just make it again like that. And then it kind of ups the stakes for you to actually care about the character, because it's an actual personality and it's not easily replicable. That's yes, emotional damage. When they die. Yeah, that's it as well. I just do remember, even when I was very little, thinking like, even if they're robots or something like that, there has to be something unique about them where they can't just be easily built back and replicated, or it kind of just makes it less personal to me. But that's just me. But then again, I personally like when you are able to rebuild robots, because I don't like when they die and I get sad and I want them to come back. So I just kind of doing, I guess, a little negative double standard there. Because I'm making the thing happen that especially younger me would probably be sad about. Something similar would be like in the if you've seen Big Hero 6, and if you haven't, the movie came out in like 2015, 16, 14. So you've had a lot of time to watch it. So this shouldn't be spoilers. But Baymax was such an adorable character, and he's so personable and lovable, and especially when you think about Tadashi, it just feels like Baymax is just... So then at the end, which I will say spoilers, but you probably already saw it. And if you didn't, watch it anyway, because the thing that I'm saying is not going to stop you from appreciating the movie. But at the end, I was really sad when they had to leave him. But it was smart that the chip, like Evil Ink Princess, contained the AI. Therefore, even though the body of Baymax was not there, Hero was able to rebuild him and then use the chip to make him again. So technically he was still him. But the thing that makes him him was the chip. And if he didn't have the chip, he could try to build Baymax again, but his personality would probably be way different, especially because Tadashi was the one who originally made him, and Tadashi was no longer here. So, Josiah Source says, I love Big Hero 6! I do too! Hey, Josiah Source. Oh, Handsome Co-host does too. I see him giving hearts. But yeah, Josiah Source really loves Big Hero 6. He really does. Yes, metaphorically, body and spirit. Yes. No, Tadashi is here. Aw, that was so sad. I was about to cry on Big Hero 6. I probably did cry. It's just so. Just watch it. Even if you watched it before, watch it again. It's funny and sad and emotional and fun and everything. It's just. I like it. But anyways, that's the kind of thing that I mean. The reason Evil Ink Pen was asking anyways about cars. And that's kind of what I like. The fact that Baymax wasn't just a like, oh, he's a robot. We can build him back. Losing him meant nothing like that. Aw, the Stanley cameo. Yes, I loved that as well. There was so much about that movie. Rip Stanley. Yes. Well. Alright. In the chat back, Evil Ink Pen did say, is there a James Bond-like character in the story? Well, I'm sure there is. There are several other agents there in the story, and some of them I write about and some of them I don't. But there's like almost every single kind of personality and person you can think of that works at Will-O-Wisp. Some might argue that someone is similar to James Bond. I don't think he's as much as James Bond as he could be. I'm sure that out of all the Will-O-Wisp agents, there's probably one that's way more like James Bond than him, because James Bond is not as crazy, and James Bond is not as bomb happy. And just the way that James Bond acts, I have to watch more James Bond again, but the way he acts just is not someone. I feel like the way James Bond acts, he would not like someone. I feel like James Bond would be very annoyed by someone, seriously. AJ says James Bond is a different blend of crazy. Yes, he is a different blend of crazy. Like he's a whole different personality, and I don't think that they are similar enough. But some people have said somehow that someone is similar to James Bond. I just think that it's the fact that he's a spy and he's wearing a suit. But other than that, I don't see the connection. There are other characters that remind me of someone way more than James Bond does. And it's like not James Bond. Sean Connery, James Bond, yes. Yeah, I have to rewatch a lot of the James Bond as well, but yeah, very, very interesting comparison. But I'm sure that in the world of Will-O-Wisp, there probably is an agent that's way more like James Bond than someone is. But I just haven't really zoomed into their story and told their story. Not Daniel Craig, James Bond. Yeah, some people are annoyed by Daniel Craig, James Bond. Oh no. Josiah Source has started the AI generation. And I have no idea what they're going to do with this prompt. Cute parrot lizard drinking tea. So we're gonna try and see what happens. I'm saving up points right now, so Evil Ink Pen. Yes. I'm logging in. Okay. Alright. So, we're going to choose... Oh, there's different kinds of, things. What should we choose now? Maybe this one. That might be good. Cute parrot lizard drinking tea. Oh no, I didn't do 4. Did I just do 1? Oops, sorry. Hey.
Everyone loves me. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Okay, so AJ has redeemed someone say something, and I literally got scared because I forgot that I had it automated. So I was going to open up the Google Drive and play something, but he said it on his own, which I'm so glad about because I have automated those now so I don't have to worry about it. He's just gonna start talking whenever. But anyways, aw, says Josiah Source. I think aw is right. Even though there's something a little bit funky about this parrot, there really is. There is, kind of. It's better than what I thought it would be, and it is kind of adorable. If you look at it too long, you will notice weird stuff. Like, the beak is a little bit weird. Also, what kind of lemon is like this a spoon floating? And then look at that weird claw. I don't get it. But overall, this is not the worst thing that it could have made. In fact, this is probably a very cute thing. Evil Inkpen says, I want to hug it. Aw, it is cute. So thanks so much again to Josiah Source for redeeming Generate an AI art piece. Evil Inkpen says I have 837 points, but I need 3,000 points or more. Love you 3,000, Iron Man. Let's see. AJ says generate an AI image, a monkey, and a cat dancing a tango. Oh no, I don't even know if they will be able to do that, but let's see. We're gonna try. Yeah, Evil Inkpen is not thinking that that's gonna go well. We'll see. A monkey and a cat is very random. We'll see what it does though. I should have had it do 4 for the lizard, but I didn't. We're just gonna have this animated one again because if I make it too realistic, it's probably not gonna look very good. How do you choose how many images you want? Because I usually had it where you can generate 4 images. It doesn't have it where you can. Alright, so I'm just gonna do the 1 image. AJ says it should be either cute or horrifying. Oh my goodness. That's not a cat at all. That's just 2 monkeys. What? Okay. Well, it's not the worst. But Linkman says, what is that? Okay. Well, thing is, what's going on here? I don't know. Is that something in the monkey's mouth? And then, like, their arms are connected together. You think that their hands are kind of together, but if you look at it very closely, it's, like, not. Yeah, their arms, no. I don't get it. Ewington says that's very off. Yeah, I don't know how they thought this was a cat. Where did they get cat from? I mean, the cat just is not here at all. Ewington says this one is cursed. Alright, well, thanks so much to AJ for redeeming that strange piece. Yeah. I don't know why they just disappeared your cat. Maybe the sparkly ninjas took the cat. Evelington says, did the monkey eat the cat or something? Oh no. A worse explanation. Alright, let's go to... I was trying to go to my dashboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a template. How do you make a template again? Plus. No. No. So I made this template here. So do I just do a generic article and then save it as a template or what? Okay, let's read because I know they changed some stuff around. Article, building, character, country. Okay. Da, 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 da. I don't see it. AJ says yes, the sparkly ninjas did take the cat. Oh no, this one sounds like it's not gonna be good. Cheeseburger fighting a burrito on the streets. That's strange. Alright, Alright, we're gonna see what happens when this cheeseburger is fighting a burrito on the streets, which is very weird. Thank you to Evil Inkpin for. Oh my goodness. No. I don't like it. Who is that? Mario? Okay. For one, what's happening? And there's a leg here. Is the cheeseburger's leg? And then these people are just walking down the street like everything's normal. And then this guy is belly bumping a cheeseburger? I mean, I don't get it. And he doesn't look like a burrito. Good work, says Evil Inkpin. I don't think this is very... This isn't the best. And what's up with that traffic sign? This is too much. Yeah, no. Whoa. Okay, I'm done with this. Yeah, what happened to the burrito? I think that the sparkly ninjas probably took the burrito too. That was something. Whoa. Ugh. Horrible. Advanced tools, maybe. Advanced tools. Why is it scrolling here and not scrolling here? What's better, guys? Cheeseburger or burrito? Says Josiah Source. Well, personally, I don't like cheese on my hamburgers. So, if it has to have cheese on it, I would probably take the burrito. But it depends on what burrito it is and what's in it. But Josiah Source says cheeseburger or burrito. Evil Inkpin says yes. Which basically means both, I'm sure. Yes, you love them both. Yeah. I don't know. What happened to do? Are you not able to make templates anymore? Maybe I just have to make a generic article. Start a poll. Okay. We'll start a poll. And what do you want in the poll? Alright, let's see. Alright. The poll is going on for 2 minutes, and if you would like to vote in it, feel free. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just say a generic article. Now I hope that I'm able to save it as a template. Special actions. Apply article template. Update custom template. I don't want to update custom template. That sounds like it's going to record over the one I have. So how can I make this a template? I don't know how I forgot how to make a custom template on here. But I think that it's because they moved so much stuff around. Alright, so... There's about probably 45 seconds left in the poll. If you would like to vote. I don't think that they've taken away the custom template ability. Alright, let's see. About 15 seconds left. More like 10 seconds left. More like 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. We have a tie. Chat time continues along with sprint again. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Evelyn Pin says, everyone remember to drink liquids, even water, my mortal enemy. Well, I have some water right here, so thanks so much for reminding me to drink water. I like water. Okay. Stretch a bit. And now we are going to, since it was a tie, we're going to spin the sprint wheel, and then we're going to chat while sprinting. Yes, let's do both, says Josiah Source. Alrighty. How long will we sprint for? Let's see. Well, that's a nice sprint. 26 minutes. It's better than those short sprints that we were having earlier. Alright, and I'm going to put the link in the Discord and chat again. If you'd like to join the Discord, feel free. If not, no worries. We will just start sprinting. And the chat as well. And we're gonna go 26 minutes, I believe that was. Yep. I will join with my same words. Oh no. I don't know why I missed this earlier, but Warrior of the Wind is in the Discord chatting with me. Hello, welcome, 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 and thank you for joining the stream. But yes, they're talking about an episode of something called Bots Master, where there was a bot that they tried to build to cook and clean for them, but she ended up forcing everyone else to do chores and was super strict. They tried to reprogram her, but she was too strong and overpowered them. But she sacrificed herself to defeat the bad guys in a battle, and they were able to temporarily bring her back online. But Doc reveals she shut down permanently soon because she suffered too much damage, and everyone is sad because they'll never see her again. That was a strange and sad episode. Well, thank you for sharing about that, and sorry that it's so delayed from the conversation. But the sprint is starting right now, and I forgot to even put this 26 minutes here. But yeah, that's another thing about robots. Everybody start the sprint, guys. I'm going to join with same words. Alright, and while we are sprinting, for those of you who would like to chat, feel free to keep chatting. What do we want to chat about? I'm going to make the clock small. And we're gonna just chat while sprinting. There was something else I was doing. Oh yes, I was trying to make my flyer for this month, even though this month is almost over. I am so tired. Evening Pin says, who's more dangerous, Stuart or someone? That's an interesting question. I think that the answer will depend on what you consider dangerous. What do you consider dangerous? Are you saying hurting others? Are you saying more dangerous for their own good? Their own safety? I don't know which you mean. So, depending on that would be the answer to the question. I don't know how to quantify how dangerous each of them are. Evelyn Pin says, in general for everyone and themselves. Well, I would probably say that someone is more dangerous. Because Stuart, he has the ability, but he will probably restrain himself more than someone would. Someone is quite mad when it comes to that, and he has very 2319. Okay. He has very little self-preservation. Like, Stuart has self-preservation. Stuart doesn't worry. I mean, Stuart worries more than someone, if that makes sense. Stuart worries more than someone. Someone is more nonchalant about stuff than Stuart. And that is one of the reasons why I feel like someone is more dangerous than Stuart. We are still sprinting, you guys. It's okay. I'm going to make the clock small so that we can still see it. While Josiah Soros has redeemed another AI art piece. Oh, but Josiah Soros is an ad. Oh no. Okay, so we'll wait for Josiah Soros to come back to generate this piece, Sparky the Cute T-Rex. Well, oh, there is. In fact, we can just do it now and just go in another tab and wait for Josiah Soros to come back to reveal the picture. That will be fun. Let's put this here so you guys can see the clock. And let's see, maybe just maybe. How can we do this? Let's see. Advanced edit. How does this work? Oh no. Well, Josiah Source is back. AJ has a weird request. I wonder what they're gonna do with that one. But we have Josiah Source back. So let's see what they got. It's kind of cute. A little bit. It looks almost like, you know, those mixed media shows where there's like kind of like a cartoon character in a real world. Like, that's what it looks like. But it's weird because his tail is behind this, but it looks like he would be in front of it. Also, he has like 3 arms. So it's kind of cute, but it's kind of weird when you like really pay attention to it. Evil Inkpen says, that's scary. I wonder what Josiah Source thinks about it. Josiah Source says nice. Evelyn does say that's cute creepy. Yes, cute creepy is a good measure for it. Now AJ, what? Dinosaurs worshipping an idol? I don't know what they're gonna do with this. Alright. Let's wait. For all you sprinters out there, we have 19 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out how to. Maybe I can go to studio. Article template. Oh, there it is. See, there it is. I knew they moved some stuff around. Alright, so let's make something called SpookTober. I'm just gonna call it SpookTober. We can edit it later if we don't want it to be, Ah, I cannot type. Come on. Only the hunting. Nightmares. And then we're just going to leave it a generic article because that is what has to be in order to be submitted to SpookTober. And now it says the template is ready for you to get creating. Nice. So for all you sprinters out there, we have 18 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. We now can we can attach this to a world. See, they totally moved this around. I knew okay. Oh no. AJ, your creation is done. I would say it doesn't look too bad. It still looks a little bit weird, but it looks like they are all like at a meeting. It doesn't necessarily look like they're worshiping anybody. It looks kind of good, but you wonder, like, is this a floating head without a bottom jaw? Yeah, so what are they planning, says Evil Inkpin. It really does look like they're planning. It looks like he's like, and then we'll go do this. And they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what it looks like to me. And then down here, did this guy literally just, like, bite his head? Does he have a head? Is his head gone? This is weird. Like, when it gets down here, it starts to be like, what is this that I'm looking at? Okay, I don't want to keep looking at this for very long. The art style is nice, I think. But it's just too weird. Like that kind of stuff. What is that? I just don't think that. And then what are these gargoyles hanging up? Yeah, no, that's so weird. Josiah Source says, Chibi Box Robot Claw Machine. I know exactly what you're going for, Josiah Source. And I don't think that they're going to wave at you the way you think they're going to. But we'll see. For all you sprinters out there, we still have 16 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock while we're waiting for this image to generate for Josiah Source. So right now, this is SpookTober. SpookTober, it says when you reference this template for placeholders, use SpookTober. What? What does this mean? When you reference this template for placeholders, use SpookTober. Example, the article name SpookTober. I don't understand what this means. Unless they're saying, like, so that they can create the article in this template if I'm, like, making another article. Okay, but I'll leave that alone. We're going to attach this to the world of Secret Agent Someone because that's the one I'm going to be using it on. We don't need downloaded resources. But this is a nice remodel. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I can have an icon here for all of the templates and their styling. And what's in advanced? Oh, HTML structure. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright. Anyways, I think that the Chibi Robot Claw Machine is done. And for all you sprinters, we still have... Oh no. We have 14:40 on the clock for all these sprinters. So, basically... They didn't really make the robot a claw machine. They made a robot going up to a claw machine. It's not very bad, but it looks like it's trying to say Chibo Boxy. Chibo Boxy, or like Sea Bob Oxy. AI trying to make letters is still very weird and disturbing, but they're trying. And then all these little things in the machine, I don't even know what they are. It looks like they might be little robots. And then this guy is about to go up to the machine and play, I suppose. Interesting. So thanks so much to Josiah Source for redeeming that. But yeah, that's what it is. I know that's not what you wanted, but that's what they gave. AJ says they all have very starry beady eyes. Starry beady eyes. Yes, they are all staring directly at us. That is so weird. Ugh, I'm turning this off. Okay. Well, for all you sprinters, we have about 13 minutes left on the clock. So what I'm gonna do... I also... Oh no. AJ says, I'm not liking one's chances of getting any of them out of the machine. Josiah Source has redeemed another. He's trying his best. I know they're not gonna do what you want them to do, but we're gonna try again. Chibi Metal Box Robot. In the meantime, I'm gonna go to my SoundCloud. And I need to find a track. Oh, not this. Well, this is the track that I was trying to find. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. And put this as the placeholder. For all you sprinters, we still have 11 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. So, is it possible to view the template? I guess it's not. Oh no! Okay. Well, your robot is here. It looks very weird. Oh. I don't know if you like this one, Josiah Source. What is the face it's making? It looks like it could be okay, but the eyes and the teeth just begin to make it look very weird. But I see how it can be adorable, but yeah. Okay. Adorable baby robots, says Evil Inkpin. Okay. Very interesting. Well, thanks for redeeming that. I guess. Okay. that was the sneak peek of the soundtrack anyways. But Evil Infants is my heart. You really like that, don't you? That was an interesting. I forgot. It's a robot. Evil Inkpin has to like it. Evil Inkpin loves AI and robots and stuff. It's 10:10 on the clock for all you sprinters. I don't know. See, I don't like this because I can't actively see how it looks when I'm editing it to be a template. So I think that what I need to do now that I've made this template is to go into, I'm going to copy that. Let's just go to the dashboard and we're just going to make, see, SpookTober. Let's make one like this and then we can preview. It's not titled. Alright, I'm just gonna say episode 1. Okay. Alright, so we have to just work with this. And also we need to add images. Eight minutes and 52 seconds on the clock for those of you who are still sprinting. Let's just throw this on. And this is just going to be a placeholder. Okay. I really like that picture, by the way. Fun fact, I took this picture. I really like photography and stuff. But when I looked at the picture again, I was like, wait, that looks kind of cool. And if you pay attention, there's also little leaves falling, like, that I caught. Just leaves falling, which is just amazing. And I'm like, when did I even take this? I just think it looks so good. And I know it was like years ago that I took that. But I love skies like that. And I really love when trees are reaching to the sky. And like, I love those clouds. It's just like, I know that it's weird for me to be talking about a picture that I took. But I just love it. But it's nature, it's beautiful creation, and I appreciate that. And that's one of the reasons why I like photography, because I like to capture this beauty, because I really didn't make the beauty itself. I just captured it. So I feel like it's not bad for me to compliment it, because I just love it. Yeah. And I'm glad you guys like it too. We have 7 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters who are still sprinting. Let's just see what happens if I open the advanced tools and then I go down to special actions, update custom template. You have successfully changed the customer article template of episode 1. What? The customer article template? I don't get it. I don't. Okay. Now let's go to templates again and see if it changed there. Why did I go here? Article templates. Let's go to SpookTober, edit. Well, there's nothing I can say about it because I didn't actually do anything weird. Okay, so let's just make something strange here just to see what happens. Okay. And I'm gonna say save changes. Now we're gonna go to edit this article, and we're going to see what happens if I change the template or whatever. Will it make the hello appear? I have no idea. Special actions. Apply custom article template. Upload custom template. Alright. I've done it. So let's see if it says hello anywhere. Where did it say it was going to say hello at anyway? Sidebar panel content panel top. Oh, never mind. Did I actually save this? I didn't. Did I? Maybe I did. Let's try again, just in case. Okay. Yeah, it's not making the hello appear anywhere. So, I don't know what that's doing. Let's reload this and see. All you sprinters, we have 3 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. And this is still here. So I don't get it. I really don't get that. I know that they're trying to update stuff, and they ended up changing some stuff around, which is great. I just have to figure out what everything means. But we have a start for the template. 3:33 on the clock. And we're gonna try. We're gonna make it where there's an episode here. I wanted to have the quotes from SpookTober, InkTober, and VSS. But then the thing about this is the VSS collab. This is technically going to be part of the VSS collab as well. But I can't put it like that in the VSS collab article because that's just not going to work. So this is going to have to be a special VSS entry this time. Because, yeah. It's just not going to fit that other way. I know what to do. No, I don't want to risk messing anything up. Okay. For all you sprinters, we have a 2 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. So what I might just want to do is copy all this episode 1 stuff. Like, make it in episode 1 and then just copy it over into here. Because, okay, we have 2 minutes left on the clock for the sprinters that are still sprinting. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna go to, let's go to Font Awesome and see about getting a good icon. How about pumpkin? I don't know. Pumpkin's not really going to work. 1, 2, 3 on the top clock. Well, pumpkin's okay. We can use a pumpkin, but I don't think I want the pumpkin. Okay. Let's just save the changes for the pumpkin. Now if we update this, will it make the article have a pumpkin icon? I have no idea. Okay. Well, let's reload and see if it has a pumpkin template on it. Nope, it doesn't. So I don't know what that button is for. It feels like you can't do it in retrospect. And time's up for all you sprinters. Warrior of the Wind says, most trees around my area are oaks or magnolias, so don't get to see a great deal of colors, but lots of acorns to crunch underfoot walking home from work. Nice. How did you sprinters do with that 26-minute sprint? AJ did a good job. Great job. All right. So, that's quite late. It's getting quite late, and I'm so tired now. But I still do have to get a lot of stuff done. I'm probably going to try to get my streaming schedule out, and I'm also supposed to finish these templates as I'm trying to do, and probably start putting up some episodes because I do have some stuff already ready. I did give paid supporters a sneak peek episode before everything gets rolled out to the public. So if you would like to join my and be a Will-O-Wisp agent, feel free to click the link in the chat to support me and to get cool perks. Also, thank you to all my subscribers. I am actually making a sub club now. I appreciate the subscribers that are actually subscribed. I appreciate the followers too. I have 340, I think, now. Thank you so much to you guys for being awesome. But for those who are wanting to pay for a subscription, I want to make sure that you guys feel valued and that you guys are able to experience all of the awesome interactions. So it's something called the Sub Club, which I want you guys to read about. And Handsome Co-host will put the link in the chat. So if you would like to check it out, feel free to click that link and see if you would like to subscribe to my channel on Twitch. But even if you don't want to do that, you can also check out my support page that Handsome just previously put in the chat. And you can feel free to support any amount, one time or an ongoing donation, whatever you would like to do. And you will get cool, awesome perks, including surprise pre-releases and stuff like that before things get available to the public. So once again, thank you guys so much for being awesome. I'm gonna try to stream. I might stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try to. I don't know what time yet, but one of the things I'm gonna try to do is to get my streaming schedule together once I get off. Evil Ink Fin has redeemed Celebrate! Woohoo! Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate! And once again, Celebrate is now automated. But I can still do celebrations not automated. Woo. Alright, but yeah. Evelington has the stall. That's normal. Josiah Source is also redeeming Celebrate. Woohoo! Woohoo! I thought that I found also. Ouch. I found one of my pom-poms, my actual pom-poms. Ah. We aren't stalling, says Evelyn. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we aren't, says Josiah Sirs. Woo! Okay. All of the celebration is over now. Alright. So thank you guys so much for being awesome again. Thank you for joining me in my streams. I'm gonna see who can raid, maybe. Who is available to raid? Ooh, we have quite a few people. Hey, Tiberian's up, and he's streaming writers. I think we're gonna go ahead and raid Tiberian. If you're not sure who Tiberian is, Tiberian64, he plays chess a lot, but he is also a writer, and he's written several short stories. He's also written a novel called Sherlock the Gnome. And so he's also written some nonfiction, but he writes a lot, and it's always nice to stop in and say hi. So let's go over to him. Well, I was surprised to hear that as well, because I cannot even see the chat. But I see the Josiah source. No, not Josiah source. AJ has redeemed. Make someone laugh.
Oh, gosh, you guys took me off guard. Oh.
And now Josiah Source as well. Josiah Source says, what someone book are you writing now? Well, I'm mainly working on Only the Haunting Nightmares at this moment. And it's cool, coming along quite well. I think so, at least. A lot of audio drama stuff going on. And the voices, I have a lot of the voices already. There's going to be a lot of editing that I have to do. But once again, thank you guys so much for joining me for my streams. Sorry if I started to lag. And much success. God bless. With all your projects, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. We are heading to Tiberian 64. So feel free to shout out in the chat, say hi, or say word up, or say whatever you want to say. We'll go over there in a moment. Thanks again to everybody who rated, who hung out, who lurked, who chatted, and have a blessed one. Bye!